Hey everyone, and welcome to my spoiler review and John Watts' film that concludes his Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man: No Way Home. I wasn't a fan of the first two films of this third rebooted series of Spider-Man, and there's definitely moments in this film that I'm sticking to as to why I just don't like his take on it as much. You can hear more about that in my spoiler-free review down below in the description. There's too much comedy, not enough tension really. In this film, it's a pretty good balance. But this is definitely the best of the John Watts trilogy, and also the third best after Raimi's first two films. More fan service than substance, but I'm happy with what we got because it was amazing. They even threw in Tobey's back problems when he fell in part 2. Oh, my back! Andrew Garfield cracking his back was really just a really funny visual to see and witness that you won't really ever get again. I like Jimmy Fox mentioning how there needs to be a black Spider-Man, saying that there should be one somewhere relating to Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse. And it's gonna happen, it's only just a matter of time. When Jon Favreau meets Peter Parker in the graveyard, it doesn't really make sense because he has no memory of him. Why would he be there? Like, if he don't remember Peter, why would he have ever met Aunt May? I mean, I guess there's a loophole around it you can find somewhere. Here, it just doesn't make any sense. It was really sweet seeing Aunt May's sewing machine at the end with Peter sewing his costume. That was great. Stating basically that, she's still there to guide him, gonna influence him, past her death, and I think that's beautiful. Given that Mr. Tomei's version of Aunt May died, I'd have loved to have seen Rosemary Harris from the Raimi films return as Aunt May from the alternate universe, somehow just be in the graveyard, visiting Ben's grave, and that's how she cross paths with Peter, meeting Tom Holland's Peter Parker instead of Jon Favreau. I thought it would have been more meaningful, and instead of just forcing Jon Favreau and everything, like just because it's Jon Favreau. Honestly, for me, it was just a missed opportunity, and that scene alone. Also, in the end credit scene, we have Venom, Tom Hardy's portrayal, and it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. But what I'm really curious about is seeing Charlie Cox Daredevil from Netflix making an appearance. Like, that was expected, but it was really exciting to see him. This will be a PG-13 version. Really, I don't think it needs to be rated R. The only hard R moments I remember really was when Fisk slams that guy's henchman's head in the car door until it pops off. Pretty gruesome and awesome at the same time. We'll never see that in a Disney film. It's still exciting because I'm a big Daredevil fan, probably even more than a Spider-Man fan. But the entire cast was great. Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin stole the show for sure, and that was really just my favorite part. It was really just seeing Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland all together in one movie playing their own version of Peter Parker. That was amazing. There's some really heartfelt character build-up between the three of them, and it really established their own takes and their storylines, and it really made their meeting together that much more special, in the movie, not just for us seeing them. And it really built up a really quick but instant friendship and a bond between them, and that was really nice to see. This definitely had a lot of fan service and nostalgia, and it was just like my inner kid was screaming inside. The audience members were, it was great to hear them in the theater. Comment down below, let me know what you think about everything I've mentioned. What's something that stood out to you the most? Happy holidays. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.